Hi, I'm Milkshake May. Welcome back to my crypto channel. And today we're talking about the Pi network. And in particular, we're going to be talking about the domains that they're selling. Or are they actually selling domains? Because it's not quite what they're saying it is. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button. Also hit the like button while you're at it. The algorithm love it and you'll be helping me out massively. If you hit that subscribe button, you're going to get notified every single time I put out a new video. And hopefully if you enjoy the content, it's a good thing. Very quickly, before we start the video proper, I just wanted to talk to you about the MEXC exchange. And the reason I'm highlighting this is because this is a safe way to sell your Pi coins. I've seen so many people that are getting just robbed because they are falling for scams about selling their Pi network coins. People are offering these stupid amounts of money. The deals are never going to happen. Sometimes if the deal feels too good to be true and they're offering you $20 per Pi coin when it's worth 80 cents, it should be obvious. But people are falling for these scams all the time. But listen, this is a safe way for you to be able to sell your coins. If you click the link in the description for MEXC, MEXC, in there is a link straight to this exchange. You also get a special sign-up bonus if you use the link in my description. Once you've signed up here, you can then transfer your Pi network coins from your Pi wallet to this exchange and then swap it into USDT. You can decide what you're going to do with it then. You can either leave it on the exchange or you can send it to another exchange like one of the big ones like a crypto.com or a Coinbase and you can cash out into your bank. Or on the MEXC website, you could buy a different cryptocurrency with that USDT once you've swapped your Pi network into USDT. It's fast to do, it's simple to do. I use MEXC every day anyway. So yeah, link in the description. You also get a special sign-up bonus as well, up to 8,000 USDT as a sign-up bonus, depending on what you do with your account. So yeah, go and check it out. I want to start off by saying that I like the Pi network. I'm a Pi miner myself. I have over 3,200 now people in my Pi network mining. Every day I can have anything between maybe 1,300 to 2,000 people a day mining in my network. So I'm in. I like it. So don't get confused because sometimes I bring you news which isn't quite as positive as what we all want it to be. I'm just here delivering what I'm seeing. So no hate from me. I like the Pi network. I'm in. The domains. Let's talk about it. Everybody got excited? Me too. I looked at the domains. Quite an exciting prospect. They talk about 60 million users. Our own little ecosystem. We can create our own world together. What they're asking you to spend your money on is a subdomain, basically a web page. Let's get it straight. This isn't the same as if you bought apple.com many years ago and got ahead of the game. It's not what they're saying it is. I'm very aware that I'm going to get some hate from some people in the comments. But I see it as my job is to say what I see. And what they're selling and what they're saying they're selling are two different things. I think they'd be better off actually saying what they are selling to people and just be upfront about it. Because when they're trying to say that their people are buying domain names, it's giving an illusion of when there was the .com rush. People are thinking that, I saw one guy, he's bought Samsung.pi and he thinks he's going to be able to sell it to Samsung. He's so far off. But this has been generated. This kind of movement where people are feeling that this can happen is being generated. This movement is being generated by the lack of information coming out of the Pi core team. And there seems to be a pattern, which is the waters are muddy and left murky, and I believe on purpose, because very simply, they could have made this look different and people would have been more clear on what it is. People believe they're buying a domain as in like you would if you went and bought mcdonalds.com or amazon.com. You're not. What you're purchasing is a subdomain and basically a web page. That is what you're purchasing. And that's okay because it has a feature in the Pi community. But externally to that, it has no features at all. And it's not even going to be available to people. What is going to be available to everybody is the pinet.com, which you don't own. Pi own. And everything else is built off that and underneath it. Don't get me wrong, Web3 technology is really smart, really clever. It's on the blockchain and I like it. It's clever and it is the future. But not like this. not built off the back of pinet.com. That's not the way it should have been. Social media is flooded with people thinking they're being really smart, buying up these Pi names that are linked to major brands, which obviously they don't own. People are excited to be getting their hands on these Pi domains because there's 60 million users that's been boasted. It's nowhere near 60 million users. Absolutely nowhere near. We've had 10 million that have been able to go through to the certain stages. The rest are dead accounts. Let's be honest, they are dead accounts. There might be a few million now to trickle through over, but it's not what they're saying it is. And I think the quicker we kill off these dead accounts, the quicker we burn off the dead mined coins, and the quicker we get a real number, people will start to be able to be more realistic. Because I promise you now, 10 million people searching for something is nothing compared to the real World Wide Web, where it is, I don't even know how many people search the World Wide Web on a daily basis. I mean, it's going to be an astronomical figure. But some people are under the belief that the Pi network domains are the future, and it's just sheer numbers. And I think the numbers are not computing in their head because they've been tricked for so long that there's just so many people into the Pi network. There's not. People registered, people pushed the button for a week or two and then dead. People pushed the button for a couple of years and then can't go through to the next stage because they no longer have an email or a phone number linked to that account. There are more dead accounts than there are live accounts. Probably 6-to-1 ratio, approximately, maybe 5-to-1 ratio. So the numbers are not what people are thinking they are. And the impact of these so-called Pi domains is not going to be what they think it's going to be. It does, however, have a use. Within the Pi network community, the very small Pi network community, for people that are looking for exactly what you're putting on there, then it's going to have a use. But it's not going to be this global impact that people are expecting it to have. It's just not. The sheer numbers of people that are selling off their Pi coins at the moment is at a frightening rate. On my TikTok, I get over 10 million views a month on my TikTok videos. Huge number of those people are into the Pi network. The number one commented thing on any of my Pi network videos is, how do I sell my coins safely? It's not how do I increase my mining rate or what can I spend them on? It's how do I sell them today safely? It's forcing down the price, and it's something that I don't think is going to stop for a little while until we hit a plateau. Once that happens, and I think by then we'll see how many of these accounts are dead, how many of the coins get burnt, and we'll be then at a base level for us to build on. Because right now we're built on sand. But it's not all bad news. I'm delivering FUD. I get it. What I'm saying is negative. I understand, because that's what I'm seeing in front of me. I'm seeing a lot of confused people that are getting too excited about things that they don't need to be getting excited about, and they're not getting concerned enough about the things they need to be concerned about. However, it's not all bad news. I believe that things can get turned around very quickly as long as the core team takes swift action to fix some of the problems that are glaringly obvious. Number one is communication. Get the communication out properly. Clear up the problems that people are worried about that are forcing people to sell. Clear up the KYC issues and the KYD issues. Once that's done and there's more clarity on what's happening, I believe that's going to quell a lot of people. We need some more clarity on the reasoning for why some people's coins were migrated backwards from their wallet all the way to unverified. Now, there is a very good reason for it. I've looked into it and I believe it's a good reason. It's because there were so many people with compromised wallets that were getting robbed. So they tried to fix the problem, but the communication on that has been terrible. It took me quite a while to find that answer, and it's a decent answer. But the communication to it, to the mass people that can't be bothered to search for it like I did, it needs to improve, and it needs to improve quickly. The ownership structure of Pi Network, in terms of the company that runs Pi Network, needs to get some clarity in there so that the major exchanges will engage with Pi Network. Because without it being on the major exchanges, at the moment, all you're getting is Pi Network people selling. Because Pi Network people that are into Pi are not buying coins. What they're doing is they're selling them. They're selling them, and it's forcing the price down. Because there's more people trying to sell than there is buy. But if you get onto the major exchanges, it will open it up to millions of people that would go, oh, do you know what? I'll throw 100 quid at that, $1,000 at that, $500 at that. That they probably wouldn't go anywhere near Pi Network if they had to go through the rigmarole that we've all had to go through. And that will have a positive impact on the price almost instantaneously. The collapse of the Binance deal is devastating, in my opinion. I know so many people going, oh, we don't need Binance. And there's even rumors that Pi Network rejected Binance. Let me assure you now, that is incorrect. That is a rumor. That is false. Binance have rejected Pi Network on the basis that the ownership structure was irregular. And what they meant by that was there are owners within the Pi Network ownership structure which do not hold Pi Network coins. So they're saying they have no interest in the Pi Network coins. All they have interest in is the business and making money. And they believe that is a conflict when it comes to cryptocurrency. So they rejected them. That is what happened. So if we can get this ironed out, we can get some communication flowing properly, and we can get ourselves on some of the major exchanges by clearing up the ownership irregularities that have been pointed out. I believe we're in a good position, because let's face it, guys, we've all been mining the Pi Network coins, and it's cost us nothing to do. Some people have been mining for many years. All they've really done is just press the button, and they've got something at value. At the moment, as it stands today, that value is about 80 cents or 81 cents last time I checked. I think that's okay for something that's only been around for about a month in the open market. Some people are expected to be at $10 now. That was pie in the sky. It was never going to happen. However, I believe we're in a good position as long as moving forward, the core team makes some very good strategic decisions with the wider crypto world in their minds. If they just concentrating on themselves and concentrating on the small ecosystem, because it is a small ecosystem, it's nowhere near as big as what they're saying it is. They keep concentrating on that, we've got a problem. But I think if they look broader, they think global, they think crypto as a whole, they think about, because then, I promise you, well, not promise you, that's wrong, but I think if they get this right, Pi Network will dominate, because they will drag in people which haven't been mining Pi, and it'll force the price up, which everybody else benefits from that. But let me know in the comments what you think about what I've said. Do you think I'm right? Do you think I'm talking rubbish? Let me know. I'm all ears to everybody's ideas. So I'm not saying what I'm saying is 100% right. It's just how I feel after the information that I've been reading. Let me know in the comments what you think. I'll be doing Pi Network videos, hopefully some happier videos than the one today, on a regular basis, both on TikTok and also on YouTube. Hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you at the next one.